Fellow Zimbabweans, hello Zimbabwe. Today is an important day, a historic day, one page in the history of the birth of our nation, Zimbabwe, by the sacrifices and toil of many men, women, and children who paid the ultimate sacrifice to liberate this beautiful nation. To our revered and most esteemed uniformed forces, our men and women in uniform, all the ranks top to bottom, we love you, we honor you, we celebrate you. I personally salute you, our dedicated men and women in uniform on the occasion of a special day, this auspicious occasion, a day to celebrate our defense forces. Once every year, we take an opportunity to reflect on your contribution, your efforts, your exploits, your pursuits, and of course your important patriotic duty and role in building our nation and building and defending our citizens. Indeed, I salute and duly acknowledge the unstinting and committed service that you, our patriotic security services, continue to render to our beautiful and beloved country, Zimbabwe. Even under very extreme difficult circumstances, challenges, and hardships, you have remained committed, focused, and patriotic, giving your all to our great and beloved country. Our soldiers, like the police service and the prison service, together with our intelligence service, are badges of patriotism, symbols of the state, and an embodiment of the collective will of the people of Zimbabwe. The security forces, you are above party politics. You are too big to be equated to party politics. You are not an extension or an organ of any party, political party. You stand for country and not party. You stand for Zimbabwe and not a political establishment or institution. Of course, except in rare moments when partisan politics intoxicated the esteemed defense forces establishment, I must say with pride and honor, salute our men and women in uniform for your versatility and your adeptness in defending the national and regional security and defending the sovereignty of our great land. I really loved and I'm moved by the peace in song, especially with our defense forces, the men and women in uniform, sing this beautiful song, We Love Zimbabwe, and all is well. Stand up, Zimbabwe. Tinoda Zimbabwe, niyo mfume wayo kose. Wanamanda na baba, ndimo mawari, simuka Zimbabwe. Sifuna Zimbabwe, lenoto. on our behalf in our state to defend the country. And I must say, as a nation, we fought a just war of liberation. The dedication, sacrifice, and patriotism of you, the sons and daughters of this land, deserve our most esteemed consideration, veneration, and utmost respect. We are a liberation nation, a freedom nation, and a world. Nation, and a God-fearing nation too. No wonder why even our police talk about pro-lege for the law, pro-patria for the country, and pro-populi for the people. Tells that our security services defend the country, the people, and stand to uphold the law. No country in the world has ever prospered or will ever prosper without a strong, disciplined, progressive, well-resourced, well-paid, and well-fed patriotic, particularly a uniformed force that rallies the whole nation to make sure that they are behind. Even prior to independence, the success of the colonial African state depended largely upon the strong military support. There are many examples in Africa and in Zimbabwe in particular. The Mnangagwa state, the Rhodes dynasty, the Zulu state, the Ndebele state, the Mandinka Empire in the West, in West Africa, especially under Mansa Sundiata Keita, who founded that empire. They were all defended by very formidable and indomitable arms of military establishment. Whereas the courts are guardians and guarantors of justice and the rule of law, our security services are the guarantors of our sovereignty, peace, independence, territorial integrity, citizens' dignity and liberty, as well as citizen freedom. As our security forces, you are our protectors and defenders. You defend our safety. You defend our security. As the uniformed forces, you are the protector of our resources, the protector of our heritage, the protector of our independence, the protector of all citizens, the protector of all our people in the rural areas and in urban areas, indeed protectors of our sovereignty and dignity as a people. We acknowledge and cherish this important role you have played and continue to play. You do this for the benefit of your beloved country and not for the benefit of any politician or political leader or individual politicians. As a group, politicians come and go, leaders serve and leave, but you are a permanent citizen institution. You are there to uphold the ideals of our liberation struggle and the Constitution and the law. And that is what makes you a very important section of our society. You are patriots, and you know that patriotism is non-partisan. Patriotism can't belong to a political party. Patriotism can't be monopolized by a political party. A political party is a numerator, the denominator is Zimbabwe. So we can't allow our security services to be monopolized by a single political party. As citizens, we have come together to achieve change. We affirm our respect and honor to you, our national pride. We salute you as one of our key national institutions. You are a people's institution. A defense forces is a citizen force, a citizen's institution. And as such, You, as our patriotic men and women, who have volunteered to play a patriotic role in the national identity, growth, and self-determination, we value and honor you. We are aware of your challenges, your circumstances, your worries, your anxieties and predicament, particularly in resources, livelihoods, welfare. Nonetheless, as the citizens' leadership, we appreciate and we know that throughout the countries we call us to change, we commit to make sure that we respect you, honor you, particularly for volunteering to save our country, to save us, and to save posterity and future generations. We honor you as we respect you for shaming and condemning those who seek to undermine the great that you have always meant and you continue to be to our great country. We will honor and respect you for advocating and providing decent wages and living conditions commensurate with your pivotal and vital role as you play and continue to bear the critical responsibilities in nation building. Above all, we will advocate that you have a fair share of our resources, decent housing, title deeds. We will honor you and respect you by condemning unnecessary and unwarranted, as well as unmerited painting and discrimination on tribal and patronage basis at the expense of merit, capacity, and service. More importantly, we value your loyalty to Zimbabwe, your loyalty to its laws and its citizens. At an individual level, you are part and parcel of the broad association of citizens. You are eminent citizens, special citizens. As we come together for this historic change, we do so with you as citizens and citizens who are at the center, together with your grandfathers, your grandmothers, your fathers, your mothers, your children, nieces, nephews, your families, grandchildren, and relatives scattered around the country. It's a citizen affair. It's a family affair. It's a community affair. It's a national affair. We're in this together as a people, as citizens. We do so above all with you as our protectors and guarantors, particularly guaranteeing and protecting citizen freedoms, the right to free speech, the right to freedom of association, including political association. No one, and I must say no one, should ever be imprisoned, persecuted, or even harassed for holding a different political viewpoint, or for demonstrating, or for telling the truth to power. On that, I call for the cessation of political hostilities and an immediate release of all victims of political persecution and intolerance. We promise and commit that we will work well with you for the transformation, development, betterment of our great country as we build our great nation. The citizens' government will be patriotic. It will be a patriotic government. The citizens' government will also not only push a robust, accelerated economic development, but it will also invest in the security of this great nation. Rest assured, the new government, the future government, the incoming government of Zimbabwe will not go back on the critical and essential values for which our veterans, you, our liberators, sacrificed. Values of right to self-determination, sovereignty, right to vote, rights to our mineral world, rights to land, particularly with the title deeds. As a citizen government, we will stand shoulder to shoulder with you, our heroes, in the service of this great nation. And the rest shall be assured. We will not lose an inch of our land to those who do not deserve it. Be rest assured that there is no reversal of the land gains that we have made. If anything, there's going to be consolidation of our gains in the liberation struggle. Land belongs to Zimbabweans, and it shall remain so, because it is ours, our heritage, from our forefathers, and from our God, God the Almighty. Our citizens' army must and shall be the strongest and well-resourced army in the region and beyond, on the continent. It must be revered and known in the whole world for the smartest technology, for the most advanced of exploits, as has always been the case already. Every Zimbabwean must feel protected and be assured to be defended. We will put money where it matters, invest in our security, the citizens' security. I salute you, especially you, men and women in uniform, including the people of Zimbabwe, our parents who gave you to us as their children. They gave you to us as brothers and sisters. We want to thank you for being committed, mothers and fathers, uncles and aunts. We thank you for contributing to the liberation and defending, protection of this great nation. It is your effort. You have done it, and we salute you. Let us build and work together for a better and prosperous Zimbabwe, particularly as we remember the most important role played by the defense and security forces across the board. God bless you all, Zimbabwe. God bless our defense and security services. I thank you. I love you. Be blessed. Thank you.